Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to go over some conceptual leg entanglement and leg lock stuff. Hopefully it will help you all, and let's get it started. So for this first game, what we're going to do is always battle for inside positioning and getting the knee line. So what you notice done at the highest levels and the lowest levels in terms of leg entanglements, the two most common factors are going to be maintaining inside position and getting the knee line. So that is what they're battling for in this game. I wanted to show the relationship between a seated leg entanglement and a standing leg entanglement. It's the same thing. We focus on getting inside position and maintaining the knee line. Look at Davoud's right leg. In this game, the bottom player has one job: make and keep connections with his hands and feet. He can switch to anything he wants as long as he keeps those connections, but he's not allowed to destabilize and sweep. Top player must pull those feet and hands apart, and if he sweeps himself, he loses. In this game, notice how Maxim's main objective is going to be to get double trouble. He has to get Davoud's right leg to kiss his left leg. See how he uses his feet and hands, or uses his feet like hands, to pull that secondary leg in towards his chest in order to make the feet kiss, and then he wins the game. Pay attention to Max's feet. Look at how he uses his feet like hands in this situation. His job is to get double trouble. That's how he wins the game. I actually don't care how he gets double trouble, as long as he gets double trouble. Now notice he's covering the knee line on the left knee. He's grip fighting with his feet against Davoud's feet. As they roll, you're going to notice Maxim gets double trouble, just in a different way. And just because something looks different doesn't mean it is different. As I play this game with Davoud, I'm always focused on control first. That's why I have double trouble. Double trouble is just getting both legs connected to each other the way I have them right now. Remember, we are focused on immobilization and control that leads to submission. You want to be able to control your opponent for extended periods of time that eventually lead to breaking, even if you have bad breaking mechanics. After Maxim and Davoud got done with the first round of games, we started to optimize their escape plan. We started going over hiding the heel across our opponent's waist. You make your leg part of their waistline. Another detail we showed was flexing our toes back and forth. When our toes are flexed forward, that's what people call a ballerina toe. I was trying to explain to them that most people are going to free their knee line by either hiding the heel and then playing between hiding the heel and pointing the toes forward at different points in the leg lock entanglement. Pay attention to my left hand. You see as this hand acts as a hand assist in order to prevent my opponent from being able to dig for my heel even more and help me free my knee line. Remember, your job is always to free your knee line. So I don't care what terminology you use to describe what you're doing. I care more so that you are able to get the job done by understanding the way your body needs to move in that certain situation. In this case, I use the outlets of ballerina footing and hiding my heel as the ways to free my knee line. Pay attention to my second foot, my right leg. I use that as my base point to push off my opponent's inner hamstring, quad, and thigh and free my knee line. Look at how I straighten my ankle and my foot completely. I boot. It doesn't matter what the name is. Look at my right foot as I hide my heel. See, I hid my heel to prevent my opponent from being able to dig in. He switches to a 50-50, and I'm still hiding my heel. I'm preventing him from being able to dig on my toes. As we roll, I'm still trying to either hide my heel or ballerina foot. Everybody, leg locks don't have to be overly complicated. You're not trying to become world champions. You don't need to keep innovating or creating something new entirely. Your job is not as an athlete. Your job is to get better. From this point on, I just want you to pay attention to my right foot and my right leg. All I'm trying to do is hide my heel in several different ways as my opponent tries to dig for that heel. As you notice, Davoud is having a very hard time digging for my heel, and I'm honestly not doing a lot of different details to hide my heel from him. This is why he always has to switch back between outside ashi and 50-50. I really don't care what names you use for it as long as you understand what to do in the current situation. Always staying within the framework of I have to free my knee line by any means necessary. As you notice, when they're playing this game, this battle for inside positioning and freeing the knee line, they start exposing themselves to different leg entanglements, outside ashi, inside ashi, 50-50, and from there, their job is to battle for those specific entanglements in game number 2. Most of these games revolve around capturing the knee line, maintaining control around your opponent's leg, and always maintaining inside position. I let Maxim dig for the heel in this game, but Davoud's objective remains the same. His main job is to free his knee line by any means necessary. That's all he has to do, which actually is a very hard thing. But if you guys notice, most leg locks in general revolve around control first. Why? Because the prerequisite for breaking somebody is to first control, immobilize, and then isolate a limb. This will help you lead to higher percentages of breaking. I'm not going to tell them what to do specifically. They'll figure it out on their own as long as they remain within the rules of the game, as you see Max doing here. At the end of the day, if you really want to improve in a specific area in jiu-jitsu, you need more volume in that area. Like I said before, leg entanglements or leg locks of all sorts always revolve around capturing knee lines, defending knee lines, maintaining inside position, and preventing your opponent from getting inside position. Breaking mechanics will come with time, but you still have to build the blueprint of what that specific area entails. Just like writing a book, you're going to write the outline first and fill the little details in later. It's the same thing you're doing with these leg lock games and any other game you play in the framework of jiu-jitsu. For those of you who missed the earlier bit about heel slipping and ballerina foot, I go over it again at the end of our lesson with Davoud and Maxime. Notice how my leg, everything, is glued to my opponent's waistline. It's like I make my leg part of his waist. This is a movement that will allow you to hide your heel and then work one step closer to freeing your knee line. Look at my right leg. First you heel slip. Then as your ass faces the ceiling, you're going to straight leg, and as you roll through, you're going to heel slip again. Play around with this and you'll see why I do it this way. And just remember, techniques and names don't matter as much as staying within the framework of concepts and freeing your knee line. Hey everybody, that's it for today. If this provided you any kind of value in any way, just like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.